Hey guys, welcome to Bites and Booze this week. So I had somebody request that for our last Thanksgiving video we make something with wine. So today I'm going to share with you a recipe for a mulled red wine. Now I know what you're thinking, mulled red wine, isn't that just for old people? No, it's for classy people. Just kidding, anybody can drink it so long as you're over 21. This is a drink that everybody's going to love. It's different because it's hot, so some people aren't going to really like it because it's a hot drink, but it's a really cool thing to have, like, if you're going to sit on the balcony or something like that and it's a little chilly outside, depending on where you're at. So it's really, really easy to make this, and it's really, really enjoyable. It's just a few ingredients. It's not hard. There's this idea that, oh my gosh, like mulled cider, it's so hard to make, but it's not. It's so simple, so easy, and so delicious. So let's get started. First of all, you're going to take a whole bottle of wine. I'm not going to show you the brand of this, but if you know your cheap wines, you'll know which one I'm using. And you're just going to pour it into a crock pot. This can also be done in just like a saucepan that's big enough to hold your wine and everything else we're going to put into it. So if you don't have a crock pot, don't worry. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take an orange and just cut it up. Now if you want to take the time to peel your orange, you can do that, but I don't mind the peel being in there. I washed it, so it's no big deal. Then we have our cloves. We're going to add about 8 to 10 cloves to the mix. Next, we'll add 1/3 of a cup of honey. Make sure you get it all out, too. That's what he said. And then to that, we're going to add 3 cinnamon sticks. My cinnamon stick's a little smaller than some, so I'm going to throw in an extra one. To that, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. You can use fresh ginger if you'd prefer, but I just have this on hand, so why not? And then last, we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of brandy. Then we just stick the top on, turn the heat to low, and let it sit. Now, something to keep in mind if you want to make it a little more decorative, is you can take your orange, see, and stick your cloves in and make any design or any pattern that you want. I chose a heart because I love you guys for watching Bites and Booze. But you can just do lines, you can do something depending on the theme of your party or the holiday. But that's a really cool way to make this kind of more festive and decorative, and everybody will love it. And just as a side note, the most expensive thing in here is the cloves. Freaking, they're expensive. I spent more money on this than I did on this. And anytime a seasoning is costing more than a bottle of cheap brandy, you got a problem. But they're totally worth it and they're totally necessary, so please don't skip them. So you're going to let that sit on low, and occasionally you're going to stir it. That way the honey and everything mixes in and it all becomes one delicious drink. And after it's nice and mixed and hot, serve it out with like a soup ladle and have yourself a good old glass of mulled wine. It looks the prettiest if you have a glass mug that you can put them in. Unfortunately, all of mine are white, so I don't have anything clear. But you can do that, and if you want, you can stick a little cinnamon stick in there and just go for it. This is really a great drink that will carry us not only through Thanksgiving, but also through Christmas. So thank you so much for requesting that I do something with wine, because now I have myself all of this mulled red wine to drink this week. This week? By that I mean tonight, because it's not going to last, it's that good. So until next week, when we come back with more Bites and Booze, I want to wish all of you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Sometimes in life we have our highs, sometimes in life we have our lows, but always in life we have a reason to be thankful. And I encourage you all to take this next week, and especially Thanksgiving Day, and really think about everything that you are thankful for. I know I'm thankful that you join me each and every week for Bites and Booze. And now I'm thankful for this mulled red wine, thanks to your suggestion. So with that, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving and happy Bites and Booze. We'll see you next week for more.